Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I was just playing around tonight, trying to come up with something new, and I didn't really like it. I was fixing to quit. And then I came up with this one that I really, really like. I started off by doing a four-sided circle, had to get a piece of pie like that to give me some reference to stay inside. Then I took a 3-point line. And I went from like, you know what? I didn't do that. Huh. I don't know why Corel does that. You back up and you can't get the original one you wanted. I think I took a 3-point line. I did. I took a 3-point curve line. And this is where you can make it your own. So we're going to take the 3-point curve line and we're going to go from there. Man, I'm having trouble tonight. 3-point curve line from there to there. And I'm going to just mimic that. Then I'm going to go, I'm going to go from here to here and just I'm actually going to hold down the control button. No, I'm not. I like it like that. Now, because we're inside this shape, it'll translate good. So we're going to go to effects and blend. We're going to blend. Okay, Corel put those two lines together. They do that when you do that, but you still need to go and break it apart. Now you have two lines and we can hit apply. So that's not as cool. So let's go back here. This is why I nudged. I can put this in back. And let's take one of these lines. Well, I went back too far with their back joined. I wish I could remember how I actually did it. Maybe I just did like this and like this. And you just want to stay inside that box. So when we mirror them over, and see, this time you didn't join the ends. Man, I wish I could remember how I did that now. But anything, I mean, even that's relatively cool, but it's not taking up the whole spot like I wanted. Let's try it one more time before I quit and won't make a video. Let's 3-point curve line and go from there to there and mimic down. Maybe we'll go from here to here. We want to cross them. Now I'm going to get this black box out of the way. I think that's going to come up. Okay, Corel join it again. So take your shape tool and select that, right click and break it apart. But you still have to go up to object and break the curve apart. And then you have two lines that you can, I'm not extremely happy, but you can see what it would have stayed inside there. Let's just see what it looks like. Control, well, you know what? I'm going to break the blend apart. And then I'm going to group it, Control G, Control D. And then let's go up, getting the two-sided arrow. So this is going to look pretty cool. And then we could go either way. Control D and mimic it that way. That doesn't look half bad. Or we could go, let's make a duplicate of that. Control D, Control D, and do it this way. That would almost make some sort of pattern. Now, it always looks better to me when it's in yellow and got a black box around it. That's pretty cool. But you can see where I'm coming from, I hope, because these two patterns are completely different. I need to start recording my steps when I do something like that, because I like them both, but I like this one better. So just think about the next time you want to play. And this one's still pretty cool. I mean, it's done basically the same thing, but the lines don't touch. They do in the center, but I've made plenty of videos on how to do that center. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.